Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. As you can tell, I am very burned. I got very badly sunburned today, which is why this video is probably going to be posted later today. I was actually going to do 3 videos today for you guys since it is summer, and during these 2 weeks I've actually been planning out videos for you guys, but you know what? Stuff happens, and I am terribly burnt, but you know what? The show must go on, so I'm at least going to do 1 video today, and that video is going to be me redoing my makeup, my first ever makeup look. Now, my first ever makeup look was not very good, to say the least. It was pretty bad, but I will be doing one side of my face with that look, and then on the other side I will be redoing it into what I would do now. Now, I'm not going to do any crazy eyeshadow looks with it or anything. I'm going to try and keep it pretty close to it, but do it how I would nowadays. So yeah, let's get on with that video. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to half my face, and I'm going to use my NYX white stick eyeliner for that, just roughly. Now, I need to be very careful with my face right now, because again, it's not happy. It is not happy at all. It actually hurts a lot. I couldn't really sleep last night. It hurt to have my shoulders on pillows, and it still hurts a lot. I've been using a lot of aloe vera gel and painkillers, but I think I did pretty good. Obviously, it will not be this exact whenever I start doing my makeup, but you know what? We got the half down. And now, I guess I'm gonna do my side that I did my very first makeup look on, because this eyebrow over here is closest to what my eyebrows were back in the day. I didn't pluck them or anything, and this one I can actually get a nice shape out of. This one I can't. I got bald patches. I got hair that likes to do whatever the hell it wants to. So yeah, we're gonna use this half for my first look and this half for the reworked look. Okay, so for this half of my face, I did not do primer or anything yet, but for the first half, there will be no primer, because I didn't know that priming was really a thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go straight into foundation and booby blender. Now, I also didn't know that you had to wet these yet, so yay. Also, please pray for my face, because my face gets so on me for not priming. Now, what I did personally is I just pump, and then an extra pump. Yeah, I used a lot. I wouldn't even use this much on my entire face, let alone half. Now, if I were doing my whole face, it would be double, but you know what? It's cool. I used a lot of foundation because I also didn't use concealer yet. Oh yeah, and you cover up the lips with it. Just saying. But we are going to blend. Now, I did know that you needed to blend. I did know that. Thank God. I did know that with the beauty blender, you blend it. You blend it out. I was close. Now again, no primer, nothing. Just straight in. Straight into that. Now, I would also like to state that I did not pluck my eyebrows yet again, and due to that, I did not know that you were supposed to, which means I did not know that you had to shape them. So I just kind of filled them in the shape of my natural eyebrows, which is not very good. I have a lot of hair where I don't need it. So yeah, that's great. Oh my god, the difference between foundation me and sunburn me is kind of crazy. So yeah. We're just gonna blend this a little bit more. Add a little extra to the lips. Now, that looks pretty good. As much as it feels wrong, it looks good. And next thing is powder. Now I'm gonna use the Fit Me Loose powder, and pretty much what I did is, hang on, let me get a powder brush. Okay, got my powder brush. Now I did not know concealer was a thing either, so no concealer. And you just take your brush, take all of that, little pat, and then you just go ham. Now, obviously I don't have the exact products that I used. I apologize, I got a call. But as I was saying, I obviously don't have the exact products I used oh so many years ago, but I'm trying to do as close as I did. Now, I don't have any foundations that are darker than my skin tone, and that was actually kind of a big thing. I used stuff that was darker than my skin tone because none of this was actually my makeup. It was all my grandmother's makeup. So yeah, I didn't get my own makeup until I got into cheer, which is whenever I started actually doing my makeup. But yeah, now that we've done powder, we're done. And now we're on to the eyebrows. Okay. By the way, there's no blush, there's no highlight, and there's no contour or bronzer. This is it for the base. Now I use powder for my eyebrows, and I used an angled brush. So I'm actually going to go into the Orgy palette, and I am going to pick what would be close to my color. Obviously, I actually was blonde whenever I first did my look. Wait, was I? Yeah, I was blonde. Let's go with what do you guys think? Let me make sure I got the right color here. Okay, this one. So Top by Jeffree Star on the Orgy palette. And basically what I did is that I just kind of went like this. And then let's imagine my tail is back. I just kind of did that, and I didn't try and like make my tail all nice or anything. I didn't carve out my eyebrows. I just literally filled it in. That's it. I just filled in my eyebrows. Now again, I did pluck them prior to this. So I'm gonna try my best to do this how my eyebrows naturally grow. So give me a second. Okay, and we're done. I didn't know that you had to spoolie them or anything. You just fill them in, don't define them, and that's it. If the powder didn't stick to a bald patch that you had, the powder didn't stick. You go around the bald patch. That was it. Now, believe it or not, we're actually almost done with this look. One of the final steps is doing my waterline in black. Yeah. I'm going to zoom y'all in. And basically what I did is I just did the bottom and top of my waterline. I will not be filming that since, you know, the ugly face. And I will come back to you guys. Alright, so I've done my, my waterline, both top and bottom. And now, for the final step, believe it or not, and no, not setting spray, mascara. And by mascara I mean you do 3 layers of mascara. So I will be back after I've done 3 layers. And this, guys, was my first ever makeup look right here. It's interesting to say the least. Very interesting to say the least. And now I will show you guys what I would do now and how I'm going to redo this. First things first, we gotta prime. And I don't only prime my face anymore, I also prime my lips. So what I mean by that is I use chapstick first, and then I go in with a plumping lip gloss. And then after that is whenever I do my real primer. So I will be back momentarily. Okay, so I have my lips primed, and now it's time for the actual face primer. And with that, I use the Photo Finish Primerizer. And now that I know a little bit more, and since I also wear glasses, I also use eyeshadow primer. I do this around my eyes, and then I also do it on the side of my nose. And sometimes I'll do it on my smile line. Because this stuff helps your makeup stay better, and it also helps whenever it comes to creasing. And with that, I use the Urban Decay. So yeah, I will do this first and then this. Now I am being careful with my face, due to the fact that, again, I am sunburned, so it hurts a lot to touch it. So I am, you know, being very careful with my face. I am trying not to, you know, do anything very hard, any harsh movements, just lightly, feather light. And now I will show you guys what I do with the eyeshadow primer. I do the top, I do the bottom, I go in again, and then I do here and here. And sometimes, every now and again, I will do my forehead right where I crease really badly. So we're gonna pretend that I'm gonna do it normally today. And now that I have primed myself to death, I will be going in with foundation, which I'm using my C foundation. This is what I like on my natural days, and I'm actually going to use this because this look is actually going to be pretty natural. I kind of just take the makeup off of the applicator, and if I feel like it's not enough, then I'll go ahead and press, you know. Now again, it is weird only doing half, so the proportions may be a little bit off, but I will try to get as close as possible. And I'm also taking my wet beauty blender now, and I will be blending this out. Now, as you can see already, this is a lot less foundation than on my other side. Now, since I am sunburned, I would probably do a little bit more than what I would typically do if I was just normal face. But, we're gonna pretend that I'm not sunburned today. Okay, we gonna pretend. We gonna pretend that I am just like normal, hunky-dory, you know. Pretend that everything is okay and like I'm not dying. So yeah, that's the plan. I do still go over my eyebrow on this, because I'm actually not doing Crayola eyebrows today. I will be doing something different. And then as soon as I'm done with foundation, I then go in with concealer, which I do now use. And I always do some on the forehead, always underneath the eyeball for them eyeball bags, a little bit on the chin, and then nose as well. And then we're gonna tap some extra for this sunburn, just a little bit, since typically my acne actually has been pretty bad on my cheeks lately. So I would already be doing this kind of movement anyways. And then we just gonna blend this out. Now this is thick, so it's gonna take longer to blend, so I will see you after. Okay, so I have blended out my concealer, and now it is time for cream contour. And with this stuff, I pretty much do a small straight line up here. I do a little bit here. I dab right there, and that's pretty much it for cream contour. Try not to use too much of this stuff. If I feel like I need more, then I will just add more to what I already have. But I don't think so. I think it'll be okay for right now. So I'm gonna blend this, and same with the line. I go ahead and blend it in a straight line, and then I also blend up. Now, this actually is not meant to be a cream contour. It's actually a sample that Sephora sent me of a stick foundation. Obviously, it's not my color, so I just started using it for cream contour, and I actually really like it. And I'm thinking about getting like the actual stick foundation just for cream contour, because I love this shade on me. It's nice and warm, and I think it really looks well with my skin tone, since I am naturally actually pretty warm. I'm not exactly a cool toned person naturally. Very grateful for that. But yeah, I think I'm going to start I think I'm gonna try and get the full size for this. My cat has entered the bedroom, which means I'm about to have some hella trouble. So I will be right back. What the hell? Okay, so blended it out. My cat is in the clear, and I don't know what the hell happened with the lighting at the end. Very interesting, but that was actually not a filter. But now that I'm done with that, I'm done with all my creams. It's time for powder. Now I will be using the same one since I don't really own any of the powder. But instead of a brush, I use the little poof, and I take a little bit and I just put it underneath my eyeballs. I like to set my eyes, my smile line, and then my forehead. And that's pretty much it. I'll let it sit there for a second, and then after that, I will dab it out. And that's really it. I don't use a lot of powder. I don't put it everywhere. Where I put it is where it is. So yeah. Just going to dab this down, around, you know. Let her do her thing. Dab that. And then what I do for the under eyes is I just wipe it. And then I brush down, wipe, and then brush down. And that's really, I'm gonna do a little bit down here, since I don't know if my cat's about to start rubbing up on me or not. And that's pretty much it. That's it. And then after powder, I will take my highlight, which is Fenty Beauty. I don't know exactly which one this is. Hollow at Me. Diamond Bomb 2. My cat's getting into things. Okay, and what I actually do is I take my ring finger, I circle it in, get it there, and then I'll just lightly start tapping, and then I'll bring it around. So you can see it a lot with my sunburn, but I naturally have like this circle right here. So I just kind of follow that. Sorry, it's also under my brow bone. And then I will take some for the nose, my little bridge right here. Bring it down a bit. Gotta get the Cupid's bow. And that's it. Done. Boom. Easy peasy. And now, with all of that, it's time for my eyebrows. And I will not be Crayola them in today. I will actually be using the Tattoo Studio Brow by Maybelline. And it's the one with the 3 hairs. I actually turn it this way, so it all is one hair. And then I just fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so after I've done them, which they don't look much different right now compared to that, but naturally, it is a big difference. I go in with a colored gel, and I actually start in the middle of my eyebrows, and then I do the beginning, so I don't have any of those like clumps that you get in the beginning of doing eyebrow gel. And that is actually all I do now for my eyebrows. I don't, unless I have a really, really big makeup look, that's really it. I don't Crayola them anymore. I just kind of do them naturally. So there's that big difference already. And now that that is done, it is time for the eyeballs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this into a kind of wing right here where I get the strip line, and then I'm going to fade it out. Also, I would like to apologize in advance for any parts that are patchy. My skin has been covered in aloe vera, and as you know, that on some flakes, and my skin is about to flake. So I apologize. But pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the outside, believe it or not. I'm going to draw that, and then I'm going to draw a little line right there. And then fill that in. So then I have that little angle right there, that weird little triangle, and then I'm going to take 2 brushes, this round one, and then this angular one. This angular one, I'm going to bring this out. And as I do that, I'm going to take this one and blend right the inner part. So I will be right back. So now I'm left with this gray kind of wing that pulls my eye up. And I'm going to take this And I'm gonna line the top part of my eye, and then I'm gonna line a little bit into the bottom, and then for the rest I will use the white stick liner. So now I got this effect, which makes my eyes look big, but at the same time I still have that bottom line out here and my upper line. And now that I've done that, it's time to curl the lashes. Now, as you saw, I did not do that before because I didn't know you're supposed to curl them with this death trap, this machine here. And what I do first is that I follow the shape of my eye, and then I'll do my outer lashes, and then I'll try and curl them to where they're much more up than they were. And after I do that, I go in with mascara. Now, I will not be filming, but I will show you something. See that clump? Take that off. Brush off the rest of the clumps. No more clumpy mascara. Alright, now, second to last step is lipstick. Now, I have already primed my lips before, which means that that foundation residue isn't going to be there even if I did get it on my lips. So what I do is I take a dark red and I pat the inside of my lips. And then I'll just rub them together, blend it out with my finger if I need to. And there. And then after that, setting spray, of course. Alright. And that is my makeup look. Pretty darn good if you ask me, considering my skin is being god awful today and for the next few days. That is before I learned how to do makeup, after I learned how to do makeup. And obviously I still have some learning to go. I did this video so that way I could show you guys it doesn't matter where you start. You'll improve. I promise you. For those of you who think that you will never ever be able to do makeup like I do or like anyone else you watch that inspires you, you can do it. Look where I started and look where I am now. You can do it. It takes practice and time. It's been 4 years now since I started doing makeup, since this look. 4 years just to get here, and I still have so much learning and things to do until I get better. But I hope that today is better than yesterday, and I hope that tomorrow is better than today. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.